Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back after a decent amount of wait time between the last race and now. So welcome back to the Virtual Race of Champions GeneRally Truck Series. And here's getting ready to go here for the GeneRally 25 here at Phoenix. Overview of the track here at the Tri-Oval with a banked, two banked corners, I believe. It's 265 meters long. Dragon was the author. Track record is 7.72 seconds, held by Billy Bob Joe, and that got him the pole here tonight. And Adidas Cup Series got outside pole only 0.02 of a second off. Then the guy behind him was Vargo Racing, who made it through from the B main, was 0.02 of a second off of him. Then Stop Motion 3 and 4 qualified in fourth, went to the B main, made it through. It was only 1/100th of a second behind Vargo Racing. That started the string out just a little bit more and more, but really close racing here. So here we go, starting on the pole, Billy Bob Joe, Adidas Cup Series, Stop Motion 3 and 4, Logano 22 fan, Vargo Racing, and Mike Fossey. So all three Fossey Racing teammates in tonight's race. One more race after this to try to qualify for the chase, and it'll be interesting here because at least one guy will move on to the chase from points right now. And I believe that's Nick Frolino at the moment, so we're going to go ahead and see after this one. So thanks, let's go racing. Okay, here we go, 25 laps, 6.25 kilometers. The GeneRally 25 is underway, and Adidas Cup Series is going to push Billy Bob Joe way up high, and everyone else is going to get by, and Mike Fossey and Vargo Racing fighting for it, and Billy Bob Joe into the pits here on lap number 1. That's not a good start for him. And changing around the volume here. Adidas Cup Series out to a strong lead. Vargo Racing trying to catch up to Stop Motion 314 was in there in second. Logano 22 fan gonna give him a bump. Stop Motion 314 sideways, 3 wide going down in the turn number 1. Vargo's gonna pinches him off to the tri-oval, but he will get it. And here comes Mike Fossey now. 2 wide there as Mike Fossey goes up to second. And this is allowing Adidas Cup Series to pull way away from the rest of the field as they're beating and banging back there. Stop Motion sideways, Fossey gets turned. They're actually catching up to Adidas Cup Series, it looks like, but Fossey, Logano fan, Fossey runs straight into the side there. Stop Motion 314 and Adidas Cup Series into the pits as these guys are still beating and banging. Vargo makes it 3 wide. He's going to make his way up to second now. We're going to see who's going to come into the pits. Vargo on his side. Oh, man. Stop Motion 314 just pounded him into the wall, so we're going to have to take a look at that later, and we're going to see what GeneRally as the Virtual Race of Champions as the association is going to think about that one. We'll see if there'll be any penalties given after the race here, as Logano 22 fan is going to hit Fossey and put him around, and he has to go back into the pits here. So Fossey now way out of the race there is Billy Bob Joe gets put on his side. We got oh man, the racing is high. Adidas Cup Series on his roof. Tonight's going to be an action-packed one. This just goes to show this new chase format, how it goes to comes down to the drivers here as they're wrecking each other left and right, and that's going to put Stop Motion 314 in the lead with Vargo Racing trying to close in here about halfway now. In the back of the pack, Adidas Cup Series fell back too, and he has a slight amount of damage there in that red and black Dodge Ram. Then Logano 22 fan, Billy Bob Joe, and Mike Fossey. Billy Bob Joe is actually on the lead lap, surprisingly. And Stop Motion 314 into the pits, and he's going to come out, hit a few pit crew members there on the way. And Vargo Racing out into the lead right now. Logano 22 fan slowly closing in on Adidas Cup Series, and I think Adidas Cup Series is actually closing in on Vargo. See, anyone comes to the pits? No. Stop Motion 314 is going to get by Fossey. Fossey to the inside, will not be able to get it. Vargo Racing into the pits, along with Mike Fossey. So the Fossey Racing teammates here, and it looks like Fossey blocked Vargo in. He's going to put Fossey around coming out of the pits, and Logano 22 fan gets some damage in there. Oh man, this is madness. Fossey's now driving backwards through pit lane, showing his anger here. And that's not good. That's going to put him out of the race here, I think, as Vargo's going to come back out on the track, and it's a madhouse here. And we're going to see that's definitely going to put Fossey way down. 2 laps down at the moment. Now he's going to come out right in front of these guys. Adidas Cup Series is going to get hammered. Fossey not happy with how the officials are handling this one. Vargo in 5th. Adidas Cup Series in the lead right now. No, Stop Motion 314 gets it. Here comes Joey Logano 22 fan. Billy Bob Joe now up back to 4th as it's a good race there for 1, 2, and 3. You could throw a blanket on them coming out of turn number 3. Now they're head down the tri-oval, back down in the turn number 3. They're slowly closing in on Fossey, who, remember, drove backwards down the pit lane to show his anger at the officials. And so that's definitely going to cost him 2 laps to go for Stop Motion 314. He's slowly dragging out the lead. over Adidas Cup Series and Joey Logano 22 fan. White flag is in the air here, ladies and gentlemen. Can anyone do anything? They are pretty evenly stretched out, and Mike Fossey comes into the pits on the last lap. That doesn't make any sense. Stop motion 314 will win it. Adidas Cup Series. Logano is going to give him a nice bump there, going through that corner. Coming out of there, so this is a eventful one here. Logano 22 fan will be credited with the fastest lap here tonight, so we'll be back with standings. Okay, welcome back. Let's go ahead and take a look at the points there. Joey Logano 22 fan got the fast lap there, so points that changed. Mike Fossey still has 11 points with that last place finish, so got no points there. Vargo Racing is going to gain an extra point that will boost him up to 7 points with that 5th place finish. Then Billy Bob Joe is going to get an extra 2 points, which brings him up to 6 with that 4th place finish. That's going to be his 3rd one of the season. Logano 22 fan goes up to 19 points with that 3rd place finish. He has 2 on the season. Adidas Cup Series up to 6 points with the 2nd place finish. And Logano 22 fan also got an extra point because of his fastest lap, so he has 2 of those on the season. And Stop Motion 314 picked up his 2nd win of the season, bringing him up to 19 points. So if we go ahead and look at the chase grid, that means 2 people will be coming. Actually, we got 1 more race, so 3 people will be coming into the chase due to the why am I drawing a blank here? Due to the non-finishing order, we have a possibility of 4 people coming into the chase right now. So let's go ahead and look at the season schedule. The GeneRally 25. Oh wait, no, sorry. We have 2 more races left. So we got the Built Ford Tough 30 at Richmond, and then a 50 lap, the 3M Dash for Cash at Tonska. So 2 more races left. So right now, 2 people will be coming in to the chase from points, and those 2 people right now are going to be Joey Logano 22 fan, and let's see that he has a win, and either Nick Ferlino or Mike Fossey right now are tied for that 2nd place in the chase. Now for the chase overall formatting, how it's going to work is everyone will still race, and you're just going to get points by how you finish overall that week. So alright, so thanks for watching, guys. Come back next time for the Built Ford Tough 30 at Richmond.